has received the letter sent by the factional Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Edison Ehie, formally notifying it of the vacancies that exist in the Assembly. A stamp seen on the document was dated today. Meanwhile, the coordinator of Ogoni Development Drive, I beg your pardon, the PDP has also received the letter today. In the meantime, the coordinator of Ogoni Development Drive, Solomon Lenu, says any peace moves by the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike in the ongoing political crisis in the state should not come with conditions. Now, recall that the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, yesterday said he is ready to make peace in the state, in the ongoing political crisis in the state, but said peace will not come at the expense of his political future and that of his supporters. When Mr. Leno, in an interview with correspondent Soibi Oruwari, said his organization is watching with keen interest the extent, the intent of the former governor. But Mr. Leno also spoke on why the Ogoni Development Drive welcomes the peace moves by the FCT minister. In the same vein, National Secretary of Ijaw Youth's Congress, IYC, Nengi James, advised Governor Siminalayi Fubara to be careful of the conditions he will accept. Mr. James also advised those claiming that the current political crisis is taking an ethnic coloration to stop heating up the political scene. In the meantime, a public affairs analyst, Marcus Ijeoma, has called on Governor Siminalayi Fubara to stop every form of provocation if he wants peace in the state. Mr. Ijeoma, in an interview with our correspondent, also said there should be no condition to the peace moves initiated by the former governor, and he called on Rivers people not to take sides in the ongoing political crisis in the state.
So if former Governor Wike loves Rivers State, he should not give any condition for peace. The peace should come unconditionally for somebody who we all acknowledge he has helped. It's the condition that he's giving him that is causing these problems that we are seeing. And if the current governor of Rivers State also wants peace, he should stop every form of provocation.
A former Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, says the intervention of President Bola Tinubu is not needed in the ongoing political crisis in Ondo and Rivers states. Mr. Fashola, who was speaking at an event in Lagos State, said the president has no constitutional role in the political crisis in both states. Away from that, a father, Henry Amarachi, is calling for justice after his son, Bliss Amarachi, was allegedly attacked while working on his site along Rumekwe in Emoha local government area of Rivers State. Mr. Henry, in an interview with our correspondent, said his son was attacked by local vigilantes known as OSPAC on 11th December when he tried to intervene between the local security outfit and one of the workers on site. Moving on now, the people of Owerri Amini Boko and Enugugan communities in Emugan clan in Abu-Odua local government area of Rivers State have condemned the killing of soldiers and kidnap of some expatriates on 12th December. Well, this was contained in a statement signed by the paramount ruler of Amini Boko community, Chief Idiowa Agbala, ruler of Egunugan community, Chief Akio Umor, and the paramount ruler of Owerri community, Chief Eric Dede. They sympathized with the Nigerian army for the loss of their men and the victims' families. They also said residents of the three communities have deserted their homes in fear of reprisal attack by the military and are in the bushes without food, potable water, shelter, and medication. Now, they pledged to cooperate with security agencies to fish out the culprits. They also called for the speedy release of the kidnapped expatriates. Still to come, NAFDAC destroys fake wines factories in Abia State's Shots Market. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Over 3,000 teachers who sat for the professional qualifying examination for teachers across the country, organized by the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, failed. The registrar of the TRCN, Josiah Ajiboye, who gave the breakdown, said the council will continue to work towards the improvement of the teaching profession in Nigeria. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has intercepted counterfeiters involved in the production of a variety of beverages, including wines, soft drinks, and consumables in Eziukwu Market in Aba, Abia State. NAFDAC Director General Mojishola Adeyeye, in a statement today, said the feat was made possible following an intelligent tip-off. The Dean, Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, Archbishop, Ecclesiastical Province of Niger Delta, and Bishop, Diocese of Ikwere, the Most Reverend Dr. Blessing Enyinda, has sued for peace among the political class for the interest of the state. Dr. Enyinda made the call in his sermon during the Thanksgiving service of the Diocese of Ikwere Council of Knights, held at St. Martin's Anglican Church, Omagwa, in Ikwere local government area on Sunday. He also called on the people to pray for God's grace upon Governor Siminala Ifubara in the exercise of his function. He also advised that wise advice and suggestions can be given for good governance of Rivers State. Bobtrack Tractor Limited is set to unveil its latest tractor series called Workhorse. A statement by Bobtrack Tractor Limited says the Workhorse is a multi-purpose tractor that carries out multiple tasks in the farm and site. It said the unveiling will take place at the Hotel Presidential today at 6 p.m. It also said the event is strictly by invitation.
And now we bring you news from around the world.
Egypt's President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi has won a third 6-year term with 89.6% of the vote. The Electoral Commission announced this today. Well, the former army chief beat 3 low-profile candidates, with the runner-up securing only 4.5%. And that's the news this evening. But before we go, let's take a look at the highlights. On the news this evening, you heard that the PDP and INEC have received the letters on the vacancies in the Rivers State House of Assembly. Stakeholders have spoken on the peace moves by the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, and former Minister Fashola says President Tinubu's intervention is not needed in the political crisis in Rivers and Ondo states. On the foreign scene, Egypt's President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi has won a third 6-year term in office. The news was edited by Martha Okirinkem. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Constance Mega. Thank you so much for listening. Good evening.
You see, the person doesn't have to even tell us to wait for the godfather to take him again.
You carry your file entering where? Who won't give you job?
But I mean, some people have succeeded. Unfortunately,
Let's not lie.
no.
It's Nigeria Info. Let's talk.